I'm going to tell it to your face as well. So with Matt Hancock, I made sure straight away I told him how I felt about him being in the jungle.
Yeah. We are joined by the brilliant, lovely, very talented Scarlette Douglas is here, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay! How is life outside of the jungle?
I've got to say, I am obviously gutted to be out of the jungle, but it is nice to have clean clothes on, to not smell of smoke, to not be afraid of some sort of deadly snake that might come up at any moment and bite me on the butt. It's quite nice to feel comfortable in a clean hotel and sleep in a lovely bed. I've got to tell you that much.
I bet. What were the first few things you did? What things have you taken advantage of now that you're out?
Oh, ran a bath, the most bubbles you will have ever seen in a bath, and it was a hot bath, which was so nice. I've literally eaten bits of everything. I haven't had a full meal, I've just grazed, but I've had a bit of chocolate, a bit of sweets, a few chips here. I've just had everything, and I'm like, I want to savour every last taste because I took it all for granted beforehand. I really did, and now I just want all of it.
I bet. Do you know, some people say apparently when they come out the jungle as well, you want to just stuff your face, but your stomach can't handle it. It's got no idea
Honestly,
what's going on.
I can hardly eat anything. I ordered a bowl of chips beforehand and I've had about 3 chips. I'm like, how can I not eat all of this food? Because trust me, Toby, I eat a lot. So outside of the jungle, before I went in, I was thinking, how am I going to do this? Because I'm always eating. And Stuart will tell you, I eat a lot.
Yeah.
So it was weird coming out and just not feeling hungry. And I'm like, what is this feeling?
Your hunger wasn't helped by the fact that our dear old friend Chris Moyles brought back one measly star. One, in a weird ways, worse than none. It's more bleak. It's more tragic. Now, come on, you were all very lovely and sweet to Chris. You could tell he was devastated, but a little bit of you must died inside when he walked back in the jungle and said he had 1 star.
Can I say, when he walked in with 1 star, we were like, well, clearly he's joking. But we always had this song before we go out, which is "Don't Come Back Without the Stars."
Yeah.
And he changed it to "Don't Come Back Without the Star." He already thought he was going to do rubbish and just come back with 1 star. So when he did, and we then realised he was being serious, we were like, it's fine. You did your best. You didn't shout on the
You were
to
so
get me out of here.
diplomatic in there. He was hilarious.
Very
when he walked
diplomatic.
back in.
But can I just say, and honest to God, that 1 star got us 1 sardine that was probably about this big. It was the tastiest meal of any other meal we had in the jungle because we broke it up in the rice and it gave the rice a flavour for once. It had a bit of salt and it was actually the tastiest meal we had. So yes, it was only 1 star, but it was a very tasty meal. So you know what, Chris? It is what it is.
I'll tell you what would have been a tastier meal, 11 times that.
Oh, yeah, I know, which is exactly what Owen said. And we were like, Owen, let's just not ruin the moment.
Because in there, obviously, there's lots of, even though everyone's lovely, there's going to be tension when you're living on top of each other like that.
Yeah.
And you just have to, you see people doing it all the time, apart from Boy George, you have to bite your tongue, rein it in, relax.
Yeah.
But surely, if that was me, when I'd get out of there, I'd have the biggest gossip with the campmates ever. Say all those things you wanted to say away from the cameras, surely.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm that sort of person. I'm going to tell it to your face as well. So with Matt Hancock, I made sure straight away I told him how I felt about him being in the jungle.
Yeah.
And there were times when I'd say to other people, it's okay. Like, I would say it.
Yeah.
But when you really want to go in depth and you know you've got your microphone on and there are about 1 million cameras watching you, you've got to be so careful.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want is there to be a huge drama.
They should keep it open for the public all year round, shouldn't they? I'd love to
Do you
go
know
there.
what? They
It'd be
should.
so good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wouldn't it be absolutely brilliant?
It's insane.
Yeah.
You wouldn't, until you're in there, you wouldn't know the scale of the jungle.
Yeah.
And obviously we have our main camp, but then when you get taken out to do trials and you keep going and going, you realise how big it is, how mammoth it is, and why they need so many crew members and all these different cameras. It's just an operation that I've never seen before, and it's so well oiled as well. It's just phenomenal. It really is. So if you ever get asked to do the jungle, Toby, you have to make sure you say yes. Okay?
Do you know what? It is the one I would definitely do. It looks like one of the best
You'd
experiences
love it.
in the world. I'd absolutely love it. How's our boy Chris getting on in there? How did you get along with Chris in there?
Oh, I love Chris. He is loving it. Me and him were like that in there. And he keeps smiling and he's like, I can't believe I'm still in. But he's smashing it and he's living his best life in there. So he's good.
We've really enjoyed watching him. Well, Scarlette, we'll love to see you back in the UK very, very soon. But all the best. Well done in there. And go and enjoy a cocktail and send our love to Babatunde as well.
I will.
The Chris Moyles Show.